request everyone to please rise and welcome the academic procession. Please rise and welcome the academic procession. Once again, a very good afternoon to you and a very warm welcome to the UK Awards of ESOFT Metro Campus. As every Sri Lankan event commences with the traditional lighting of the lamp, I'd like to invite our dignitaries to do the honours. Our chief guest, Mr. Niresh Eliathambi, investigative journalist, activist, author and researcher, human rights, inclusivity, law, governance, corporate communications. Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, chairman of UK Awards. Professor Veranja Karnaratne, Vice-Chancellor, ESOFT Uni.
Dr. Dilina Herath, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, ESU Colombo. Professor Anoma Aberatne, Dean, Faculty of Business and Law, ESOFT Uni. Ms. Kosambika Devendra, Registrar, ESOFT Uni. One parent representative and one student representative.
Thank you very much to our dignitaries. I'd like to invite them on stage at the head table. Thank you very much. And at this juncture, we'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished guests, our chief guest, Mr. Niresh Eliathambi, and also to our other special invitees, including industry partners, collaborators, and dignitaries present here, the Vice-Chancellor, Dean, heads of departments, academic staff, and non-academic staff. And we'd also like to extend a very warm welcome to our diploma awardees and parents and families.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you have been waiting for. The moment where dedication, hard work and commitment pays off. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for yourself for being here today.
It definitely is a milestone in your academic journey. And right at the outset, it's also very important to talk a little bit about ESOFT. ESOFT is Sri Lanka's largest private sector higher education network with 40 branches across the island, serving over 40,000 learners each year. Established in the year 2000 by Dr. Dayan Rajapaksha, ESOFT has grown from being the leader in professional ICT education to a diversified education provider with a vision of shaping lives, creating futures. Celebrating 26 years of excellence in higher education, ESOFT has now evolved into two specialized arms. One is ESOFT Uni, the higher education arm offering undergraduate and postgraduate qualifications and pathways to industry standard international qualifications.
And the other is ESOFT Metro Campus, the vocational education arm focused on industry-based demanded vocational program that empowers students to step confidently into their careers with a strong commitment to skill development. ESOFT continues to expand its vocational offerings in English and foreign languages. Microskilling programs will also be strengthened to prepare students for success in both local and international job markets. Through this dual approach, ESOFT remains dedicated to enriching lives, developing talent, and shaping future graduates for Sri Lanka and beyond.
For 25 years, ESOFT has been at the heart of Sri Lanka's education journey, opening doors, shaping futures, and building a nation of talent. Today, as we celebrate a proud legacy, we look ahead with a bold new vision. Our new identity, ESU, ESOFT Uni, takes higher education to world-class status. With campuses in Colombo, Kandy, and Jaffna, we are nurturing globally competitive professionals driven by innovation, inspired by research, and ready to lead the world. With a 40-branch network spread across Sri Lanka, ESOFT continues to empower youth with skills and qualifications that matter. From vocational training to IT, from business to emerging technologies, ESOFT is shaping the workforce that drives national progress. Our global footprint is growing. From Bangkok to Singapore, ESOFT International leads collaborative models in higher education. Through transnational education, we are sharing Sri Lanka's academic excellence with the world. Through Skill Global, based in the UK, we take our homegrown content to the world, delivering micro skills and role-based learning via distance education. ESOFT is breaking barriers and reaching learners beyond borders. From a proud Sri Lankan foundation to a global stage, from classrooms to boardrooms, from skills to innovation, this is not just education, it is transformation. ESOFT is building the future for Sri Lanka and for the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear from a distinguished dignitary who is the former Vice Chancellor of Slintech Academy and currently serves as the Commissioner of the Sri Lanka Inventors Commission. He previously held key national roles as Chairman of the Intellectual Property Advisory Commission and the Science and Technology Commission of Sri Lanka. He also has obtained a first-class honors degree in chemistry from the University of Colombo and a PhD in synthetic organic chemistry from the University of British Columbia, Canada. He also served as a visiting scientist at several international universities.
He is a distinguished researcher in nanotechnology with significant contributions to nano-based fertilizer systems, natural polymers, and nanomaterial-based drug delivery. He has supervised over 27 PhD and 15 MPhil students and authored more than 185 research publications along with 17 patents. He has received numerous prestigious honors, including Chevalier d'un L'Ordre des Palmes Academique from the Government of France, the Presidential Award for Research, and the SLAS Lifetime Achievement Award. I would now like to invite the Vice Chancellor of ESU Colombo, Professor Viranja Karunaratne, to address the gathering.
Very good afternoon to all of you. I guess it's a milestone to all of you. And in many ways, if I say that this marks in a number of ways, perhaps the first day of the rest of your academic and learning journey ahead. The day you get your award for a level 3 diploma. So, distinguished guests at the high table, academic staff members and center managers, it's my great pleasure to address you on this momentous occasion. So, I'm sure all of you remember the day you started this journey several months ago, perhaps uncertain as to where it would take you, your parents nudging you on to go down the path, helping you financially, and then telling you that this will become a foundation for the rest of your education journey. Now, being a teacher at the university for a very long time, and having taught many undergraduates, one thing that the education gives you, education teaches you knowledge. Yes, we all gather knowledge, and it gives you skills as well. Now, if you look at our A-level exam, it's a lot of breadth. There are a lot of studies to do. Very little skill development in our A-levels. It's all knowledge. Whereas having done a level 3 diploma, which is, gives you practical training, which is modular, which is portfolio-based, which is deep dive into a certain area of a subject versus the breadth, has trained you how modern knowledge is gathered. Gone are the days where teachers came to a classroom and they said something and students wrote down notes, and then you go for exams, study and pass, and then they declare that you are passed. Our A-level is one such exams. I'm not telling you not to do A-level. You probably need to. But having understood what you have done and the difference as compared to an A-level qualification, you need to, by now, the day of the award ceremony, you need to have a good understanding of it. It was Mahatma Gandhi, who was father of the Indian independence, once said that you got to live like you're going to die tomorrow. You're going to live like you're going to die tomorrow, but learn like you're going to live forever. Learn like you're going to live forever. That is true. We could all drop dead tomorrow, we don't know, but we never stop learning. And that's what distinguishes us as humans versus anybody else that we deal with, non-human, if I may say so. And also, what we have done, a level 3 diploma, where there is a lot of practical training. Benjamin Franklin, who was the inventor of the light bulb, once said, a very profound statement. He said, if you tell me, I will forget. If you teach me, I might remember. But if you show me, I will remember it forever. And that's what a level 3 diploma has given you. It has shown you how a subject area works. If it is IT, if it is applied science, if it is English, whatever. How does it work? What are the real practical applications there? So, education, as you know, is the most transformative force on this planet. It transforms all of us. I would not be telling a lie if I point to the entire set of your teachers, the distinguished academics at the front row. All these people, their lives have undergone transformation because of education. There is not a single one here on this stage whose lives have not been transformed because of education. So I challenge you that it works. Education works. It helps you. It raises you up. It makes you equal to those who you may have thought, I'm not equal to them because they are rich, they have money. Education has no barriers in terms of your socio-economic status. It lifts up everybody who dares to study and learn. So, in this context, your journey has only begun. Although it's one of the most happiest moments in your young life, getting your first diploma being awarded to you. You have a long journey ahead of you, many hurdles to jump, many stories you will share with your friends and colleagues, and many requests that you will have to make your parents. Please support me financially until I can stand on my feet. I'm sure your parents would be more than happy to oblige you on that, and then be with you, be at your side until you gather that education which will lift you up. I guarantee you, it will lift you up to heights that you never thought is possible. In this small 8 months to 1 year diploma that you did, you could go ahead, you are ready for employment, if that's your wish. You could take some time off, if that's your wish. Or you could register for a higher national diploma, if that's what you think wants to happen. And maybe after that, you can do a top-up degree. And if you did this diploma while you are doing O-level, you'll probably graduate with an undergraduate degree by the age of 19, if you go forwards without stopping. So you'll be a teen graduate at 19. Then still the world and your studies are still ahead of you. You could go on to do a master's, go on to do a PhD. If your passion is teaching, you could go on to become a teacher of students like you, if that's your passion. Or you could become employed at a very young age. So that's the aspirations of your parents. I'm sure there are many parents who are in the upper floor here today who wish that you would be fast-tracked by some miracle and then you are a graduate within a few years. And that wish of your parents will come true if you go non-stop forwards without stopping. So, your diploma represents your first achievement. This is the first achievements. Achievements are very critical in our life journey because it's achievements that incentivize us, that encourages us to go forwards. Yes, you have probably faced failures. Failures are needed sometimes, and it is said that second attempts in life or at anything are usually better than first attempts. Because when you do a second attempt at anything, you are armed with knowledge of how to do it better. So always don't think the people who get through everything the first try doesn't mean that, I mean, that's great. There's nothing wrong with it, right? There are many students who do everything right the first time. But there are those who face failures but never fall down. They always stand up and then walk the journey towards success. So let me not take too much of your time this afternoon, and let me wish you all the very best for a very successful education journey that many of your teachers seated here in the podium have undergone successfully, and that's why they are seated here. That's why they are your teachers, and that's why you will also follow their path. Thank you very much. All the very best to you.
Thank you so much, Professor Varanja, for such a thought-provoking words. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to hear from our chief guest, who is Sri Lanka's most experienced international media personalities. And he is also currently consultant director at News First and hosts a popular talk show on contemporary issues. He is also a lecturer in international commercial law, digital marketing, tourism, marketing, journalism, and leadership. He holds an MBA, LLM, and LLB from 3 UK universities, as well as qualification in journalism and marketing. He is an alumnus of London Metropolitan University and ESOFT, where he obtained an MBA with distinction in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome our chief guest, Mr. Niresh Eliatambi.
Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, Chairman of UK Awards, Mr. Amila Bandara, Chief Operating Officer, Group Business Development of ESOFT Uni, Professor Viranja Karunaratne, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, Dr. Dilina Herath, Pro-Vice Chancellor of ESU, Professor Anoma Aberatne, Dean of the Faculty of Business and Law at ESOFT Uni, Ms. Kosambika Devendra, Registrar, ESOFT Uni, distinguished guests, youngsters who are today entering a new chapter in your lives, and of course the parents, the proud parents who are seated up there. Good afternoon to all of you. First of all, my heartiest congratulations to all of you who are receiving your awards today. It's indeed a very, very proud moment in your lives. Hopefully, and I am certain that this will not be the last time that you will be collecting such an award. You will go on to get more diplomas, degrees, hopefully postgraduate qualifications, and perhaps even PhDs. But first of all, as you look forward, you must also give thanks to all those who helped you and will continue to help you in your journey. Can I ask all of you to please stand up and look up to where your parents and family members are? Please stand up, yes. So look back there and please give them a round of applause, a very hearty round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Your parents are those who have toiled for you. This is something that you may not fully understand. Some of you do, some of you don't. Believe me, when you each have children of your own, you will understand what I am saying today. It is not easy to be a parent, especially in a developing nation, and one which is very uncertain at many times. To educate children in this country and in other countries is a monumental task. And your parents have brought you this far, and I'm sure they will support you far into the future as much as they can. To your faculty members, your lecturers who taught you, a hearty round of applause as well, I think. Being a lecturer myself, I know the toil that goes into being a lecturer, and the lecturers at ESOFT have the best at heart when it comes to the students, that is you. It's sometimes a thankless task, being a lecturer, but the joy of it is in seeing our students complete their programs, whether it's diplomas or degrees, and go on to become successors, whether it's in academia or the private sector, the state sector, in any field. That is the joy for the lecturers who are here today on stage. So thank you very much to the lecturers. Never stop learning. That is my message to you today. Some people stop learning after their O-levels, others after their A-levels. Some will go on to get a diploma or a degree. But life is such that you must never stop learning. Otherwise, you get left behind. So you can add to your qualifications, and you can also add to your knowledge of the world and of your chosen sphere, whichever career that you are going to choose. Don't be afraid to take on the postgraduate degrees. Sri Lanka has some excellent pathways. ESOFT certainly has many pathways that you can choose from. I myself am an alumnus of ESOFT about more than 10 years ago. And I'd like to tell you my story as a little bit of an example. So, some time back, I did a diploma, just like you all have done. That was not at ESOFT, it was somewhere else. And one of my lecturers was Dr. Dilina Herath, who is seated right there in the center today. And he is, of course, now the Pro Vice Chancellor. He wasn't at that time, he was the Dean, but I met him somewhere else. And then one fine day I was driving down Marine Drive, and I saw this banner which said ESOFT London Metropolitan University BBA, and I thought, I'll go and check this out. So I walked in there, and who would be sitting there but Dr. Dilina Herath. And he asked me what I'm doing there, and I said, I'd like to apply for this. And he said, well, how many years of work experience do you have? And I said, I have about 25 years. I was in my 40s at the time. And he said, well, you have too much experience for a BBA. And he put me straight into the MBA program. So I was quite terrified because in my 40s I would be competing with other students who were perhaps 20 years younger than me. And it had been a long time since I was in school. But I persevered, and whenever I had any issues, I knocked on the door of Dr. Dilina Herat. I would bother him several times a week, and he guided me. And one of the things that I learned from him is attend class every day. I never missed a single class. By the way, I am one of those students who, when I was in school, you couldn't find me in the class at all. So this was quite a change. But at ESOFT, I never missed a single class. And I was working in Katunayak at the time, so it was not easy, and I had 2 young children. But I took his advice to heart. In that batch, which was the second MBA batch at ESOFT, there were 2 distinctions, and I happened to be one of those. So after that, after the MBA was completed, I asked Dr. Dilina, well, what else can I do? And he said, haven't you had enough at your age? And I told him, no, never stop learning. And that's something he taught me, which I was repeating back to him. So after that, I went on to do my LLB, my LLM, and further studies. And I became a lecturer, which is quite ironic. And whenever my school teachers meet me, they burst out in laughter because I am the last person that they expected to become a teacher. They say it is karma. But well, it is what it is. Right. So today is a very, very special day for all of you. You're going to remember this day for the rest of your lives. I remember each of my graduations like it was yesterday. The diplomas that I got perhaps 35 years ago, I remember those. I remember the proud expressions on the faces of my parents and my friends and other family members, and especially my lecturers. They really are proud of you, every single one of you. Those who did really well and those who just managed to pass, we are proud of all of you. To those who just managed to pass, let me tell you, don't be discouraged. You could go on to get a PhD, okay? Life is all about falling down, getting up, and continuing onwards. And when you persevere, you will find that fortune does smile upon you. So never give up, never stop learning, and you will find that there are many people like these fine folks on stage who will help you out throughout the rest of your lives. Wherever you may go, whether in Sri Lanka or overseas, you will keep in touch with your batchmates, your lecturers and so on, and they will help you and you will network with them as well. So all the very, very best and heartiest congratulations to every single one of you. And I will end with thanks to a very special person, that is Dr. Dayan Rajapaksa, the Chairman and Group Managing Director of the ESOFT Group of Companies, who formed this wonderful institution many years ago. I think he had to leave prematurely today, but thank you very much, Dr. Dayan. All the very best and heartiest congratulations to all of you. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much to our chief guest, Mr. Niresh Eliathambi, for those inspiring words. And now I would like to invite our Center Manager, Lecturer IT, ESOFT Metro Campus Gampaha, Ms. Nalini Basnaika, to declare the award ceremony open.
I declare the award ceremony open.
Thank you very much. And we now move on to conferring of awards. We begin with Level 3 Diploma in English, Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, and L3 Diploma in Management. To do the honors, I would like to invite Professor Viranja Karunaratne, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, accompanied by Ms. Dilini Kumanayaka, Deputy Center Manager, ESOFT Metro College, Jayala, and Mr. Nuwan, Assistant Program Manager, Lecturer IT, Gampaha Branch.
And here we have the first segment, Level 3 Diploma in English, Gampaha Branch. W.M. Lochana Kavinda Bandara. H.L. Sudarya Vidumini. Ladies and gentlemen, keep the applause coming in. And we move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Gampaha Branch. M.A.A. Binuri Yashika Amarasekara. D.G.M.M. Amarasingha. A.A. Shevantashiya Devmini. W. Amaya Isuri Apsara. P.K. Irushi Umanda Patirana. G.D. Isuka Siyusat Dharmadasa. Mahagalage Sanut Metyuga Dharmadesa. A.A. Ninadi Kavinya Dayas. D.A.A. Sahan Ki Pavan Disanayaka. D.D. Darshana Madhuranga. E.K. Nelitma Amalni Edrisingha. Alhakonge Shivangi Tarika Dulanjali Fernando. T.S. Amelia Fernando. Varnakulasuriya Dimal Hansana Fernando. H.F. Kavisha Satsarani Fonseca. HF Malaysia Tatsarani Fonseca. Kaluvadevage Chanulima Nurandi Gunasingha. K.A. Movindu Senuware Gunatilaka. H.S.H. Gunawardana. MP. Sanuli Neshara Gunawardana. Hetiarachige Imesha Nishadi Hetiarachi. H.A. Nishadi Selvini Hetiarachi. Hetiarachige Sadisha Netmini Jairatna. J.A. Tarushi Hansika Chaturangi. K.P. Samali Satsarani Karunanayaka. Bamunuachige Erangi Kaushalya. S. Kalindi Kavya Somasiri. K.B. Udipani Mayumi Nimansa. K.B. Ahisansa Tarunedu. Kaggoda Tantrige Oneli Wansandi Kotapole. Tirushi Kalanika Pahasarani Maha Vedagi. M.A. Tashmi Hiransha Migal. K.M. Chamaya Netmini Mutunayaka. Paranahevage Shalini Niransha Paranaheva. Patikiri Arachige Timet Selmina. W.A.N.D. Pereira. O.W. Clement Vishara Pereira. T. Ishihara Himansa Pereira. G.W.A. Chaturya Satsarani Pereira. K.P. Netmi Nimasha Ranasingha. R.V. Malkini Akitma Ranatunga. Udula Indipa Bandara Randenia. B.A. Venujarandiv Bandara. R.A. Chamatka E. Rupasingha.
W.P. Imashi Sanjana Seumini. Shall we keep the applause going for all of them, ladies and gentlemen? T.K. Sandushi Tarumini Sasadari. Laksha Yasaswini Senadira. H.M. Anuhas Menusha Senanaka. W.L. Akit Nimhan Sirivardhana. W.P.A.I.R. Veerasinghe. Vevaldeniage Nirindu Bimsara. WVP Reshani Madhushika. BA.MS Vijay Sekara. W.A. Punsara Devmini Vijay Surya. We now move on to level 3 diploma in management. Put your hands together for Yehani Hansamali Dahanaka. Vidhana Rachige Teja Vikramasinghe. Ganepula Rachige Binidu Malisha Ganepula. H.A. Dinitya Hettiarachi. KPG Vatsala Madhushani Palyaguru. Mohammed Nisran. Gitmi Ravidhuni Patirana. KP Netuli Senuya Ranasinghe. Fatima Shahla. HB Nikita Yasasvi Somaratna. TM Yumet Mihinula. GB Lashani Vikramasinghe. We now move on to level 3 diploma in information technology, Jayala branch. B. Rushini Nihara Rochelle. J. Shannon Yomesh Emmanuel. Dahami Imasha Divyanjali Fernando. Shanika Isuri Imasha Fernando. N.A. Elisha Deumini Curera. Kodagoda Disara Metula. Jason Yoneshka Pereira. SD Vihanga Chamod Sanchana. Moving on to the Nugegoda branch, Muhammad Kamil Salahuddin Abdul Rahman. HM Samdati Letitia Abinui. Situki Netaya Adhikari. W.A. Dinuki Ahasa. B.M. Shatrindri Akarsha. Hivi Kenul Amaradasa. Angorage Dona Netmini Madhushika. Nishadi Anthony. Miriam Prasansini Aponso. Sandil Senila Arya Tilaka. Sandra Segara Maswini. Malki Madhushani Aturalia. Balage Tiseni Kenodia. Minoli Vinaya Das Balasuriya. Diniti Vihanga Balasuriya.
Bamanuarachi Charit Dulakara Bamanuarachi. WMSPK Bandara. DKG Putna Tisaru Bandara. BGD Heshani Pabotani. BG Metuki Onadi. R.A. Chamindu Prasan Basaru. IMG Divyanjali Bhagya. Chanumi Brandikampala. Moravakage Janani Chamodya. C. Rashmika Mihiran Fonseca. DMT Setlini Mahanama. Atukoralage Hasini Dahamsa. DHBD Leka Hansi. Duganralage Devaka Nishakara Dasanayaka. WLDA D. Alvis. SK Cisaru Kishapati De Silva. H. Achinta De Silva. Balapitilianage Uvindo Emalka Shenal De Silva. NH Ramesha Dinali De Silva. Rovina Dinuk De Silva. A. Arosha Chamalka De Silva. Chenumi Ritaya Damatapaksha. Tamisha Yashan Devasi Devasiri Narayana. PC Chamatka Dharmakirti. Haddo Pangube Hiroshi Delanjana. K.A.D. Chalit Dilisha. Akashdeep Sundara Disanayaka. Disanayaka Modiansalagi Dunita Damnidu. D.M. Dumutu Jaham Disanayaka. K.A. Udit Imanda Disanayaka. K.A. Taruki Netsarani Disanayaka. E.M. Nadit Sanitu Ekanayaka. S.B. Purnika Alpitigala. M. Salman Fariz. Savindu Cheranga Fernando. Veravatage Sanidu Ritnula Fernando. Jacinto Leonalehansa Malketmi Fernando. T.D. Sharon Gavisara. Thank you so much, dignitaries, for presenting the awards. You may take your seats. Now, for conferring of awards, Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, I would like to invite Professor Anoma Aberatna, Dean Faculty of Business and Law, ESOFT Uni, accompanied by Mr. Osama Khan, Manager Sales, Distance Learning Division, and Ms. Sammani Maheshika, Deputy Head of Academics, Lecturer IT, Nugegoda Branch. For Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Nugegoda Branch, we have Galagi Rashin Tarusha Nadesh Pereira. Gamage Minol Metmin. Gangoda Gamage Hiruka Netmutu. Gladwin Stella Morena. Hirunakesara Gunasekara. Senu Dilmit Gunawardana. Kedi Metuli Umaya Gunawardana. Chanushi Amarasiri Gunawardana.
Put your hands together for M.A. Bhagya Madhuanti. Dushika Vilochana Gurudeniyev. Sonal Met Halvala. Keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Zainab Mohammed Haslam. Amira Hasim. Ahmed Hazare Mohammed Zafran. Oneli Nitya Avani Hetiarachi. Menula Hetiarachi. Heshini Pabasarani Hetiarachi. Hetiarachige Kavindi Ishnika. Joshua Devmit Hetitantri. Heva Rahinduge Janati Sehatna. Heva Vadage Senumi Sahanya. Hevage Sinadi Bimansa. Amandi Sanunika Hevage. HRP Dushitma Divyani. HD Chamidu Pivituru. IR Iddamal Goda. M. Nalim Fatima Ilma. F. Hishma Ilyas. HASV Jayasekara. Ketmi Amasha Jayasingha. Himashi Madhushika Jayasingha. Jagatishan Radharshana. KG Chatumi Kabisha Satsarani. Kalanchidurage Dulmi Nimnadi. Devika Kanagaratnam. KW Satsilumin Ruka. Radisha Karanagura. KAD Tarushini Upeka. HD Sandharu Vibodha Karuna Siri. KM Tamindi Pabodani. Mahalianage Binuri Kavindya. NG Nulara Kirti Ratna. Mohammed Anasdeen Abdul Khalik. Joseph Kingsley Kumara. Dahami Tarupaba Kiryala. Kavindu Gimhana Kitulgoda. K.A. Mahesh Arditya Nandakumara. Yasinduravit Koswata. Balasubramaniam Krishan. Rukshana Krishantan. Situn Manita Kudagamage. K.G. Subhashini Hansamali. Ishika Ishan Kumarage. K.A. Yenuli Noshika. K.P. Saimi Ruwanya. Dona Situmya Nimvari Kurupu.
Kurupu Arachilage Sweta Sandali. Silla Perumage Taridu Lakshan. Lilakshi Mutakumar. G.L. Lisari Risakya. N.L. Mipa Ninadi Lianage. A.H.L. Dinitima Senaya. Deniti Rashmila Rasanti Lianapatirana. Hiruka in the water Lokugamage. Mabul Ralalage Kavinya Devangi. Kevin Belcher Sachin Maddow. Madhukandagi Ruvandi Madhushani. Dinugi K.R.J. Mahavitana. Mahingoda Naidalage Tavisha Delmini. M.A.G. Nilakshi Kalpana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Hegurala Mudiansalagi Yomira Malmit. R.M. Achinta Malshan. Manimendra Badalge Amasha Mihiransi. Lokumaddumage Yashan Manodya. Selarge Hiroshi Devindi Martenu. M.A.D. Onadi Vitara. Ayuni Riana Muhammad. Tuan Nilamdeen Muhammad Nazran. Muhammad Iqbal Muhammad Sabran. Muhammad Izzat. Muhammad Mufti Mudassir. Virunidanitma Monasingha. N.S. Sabrina Lakshmi Mirsha. N.A. Nimasha Madurangi Pereira. Kankanam Patiragi Parami Navodya. Kiriellagi Donatarushi Navodya. N.W. Metmali Navaratna. Muhammad Naufan Habiba. W.K. Yashika Netmini. R.M. Sandipani Malsha Netmini. Mitihalagalladalage Kavisha Netmini. N.M. Ayansa Marshali Tarulya Niharepola. W.M. Kavya Lakmi Nishara. V.I. Nivantika. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause coming in for our wonderful achievers. Muhammad Shahim Amerdin. Panagoda Acharya Hiruni Visna Panagoda. P. Shenali Michelle. Senadi Tisansa Kumari Patiragi. Tamidi Ditara Patirana. Padmanathan Hirojan. Taruka Romit. P. Sandali Indumini. A. Chenuki Diana Piris.
Still continuing with the Nugegoda branch, put your hands together for Iduranga Pramudet Sudarshana. Jennifer Mary Ann Pereira. R.A. Yumal Nimtaru Pereira. Dodangudage Sehara Tharunimni Pereira. K.A. Tenugu Tulsantu Pereira. E. Namodi Tatsarani. D.K. Oshadi Ravishka Pereira. Navagamoge Dulanya Mihisari Pereira. Sayuni Ruwanima Pereira. Narahampitage Yasali Kamalya Pereira. W.A. Sanitha Unith Pereira. Jayatungage Chenari Rehansa Pereira. W.N. Sanyuga Pereira. K. Dasindu Dinsera Pereira. P. Shehani Nihara Kumari. LHLD Saimi Pevindi. Dinuri Sanjana. Malidua Hevage Senuda Imandiv Pokunwata. H.G. Harit Prabhashwara. R.M. Rashmika Vindya. R.K. Sanindu Hasaranga. R.P. Dinulia Shana. Dona Tharshi Imanga Ramanaka. R.A.D. Sakunya Manda Ranasingha. H.A. Deniti Tharumini Ranasingha. R.A. Sarasin Wantika Ranasingha. Thank you very much to our presenters for doing the honors. Thank you. And we move on to a Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology and L3 Diploma in Management. To present the awards, I would like to invite Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, Chairman of UK Awards, accompanied by Mr. Prasad Chaturanga, Deputy Centre Manager, ESOFT Metro Campus, Gampaha, and Ms. Shashmindya Imbulana, Program Manager, Assistant Lecturer, IT, Gampaha Branch. We move on to Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Nugegoda Branch, R.M. Sanuka Insita. Ranavakara Chigeumesh Kimhana. DMD Chamodi Rashida. K.M. Minuri Sineth Miratnaika. Sithmi Imasha Ratnaika. Muhammad Rayyan Razik. A. Sadali Rehana. B.K. Malin Pudasari Rajago. H.W.T. Roshini. R.A. Prabodha Visal Akash. Kavisha Dilmit. Senati Dinetma Ruwan Patirana. A.G. Pasindu Sandarwan. Ranavakarachige Himadi Sadesna. Amanayadara Suweta Sajali. P.K. Nimanta Banuka Samaranaka. Maheshika M.M. Samaravikrama. R.M. Sanakadulnet Kumara. Navitma Naviduni Sasandi. I.M.V. Imashi Satsarani.
And we're still continuing with the Nugegoda branch. We have Heva Gajaban Patinige Sasini Saumya. Savarial Antonige Hasheri Dilmani. Amindi Omanga Sederadisa Naikal. W.L. Nishid Gimhana Senarat. Rashbi Vihanga Senarat. Senarat Modalige Don Senaru Nishida Senarat. W.K. Tulani Johansa Senarat. Galgoda Gidra Pavinisha Selmini. Siraj Shah. Murugaya Shamila. M.D. Duasha Shehani. Fatima Sifaya. Tarushi Netmi Sigera. Etiki Marina Risini Pesar Silva. In Oshani Isrika Silva. Kuruvitage Chatur Ama Randika Silva. G.H. Binul Gagana Sirisoma, M.M.A.D. Pabasara Jayasankar Sirivardhana, Vinusha Sivaraja, Osanda Vishakti Suryarachi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause coming in. Ilandari Deva Nisara Ushan Subasingha, S.H. Sandani Gayatma, Yanosha Chamatka Sudusingha, S.A. Kushmi Madhutaraka, Tanikaivasan Harishan, T. Ranushi Rashmika, Bulan Kulame Shantasiri Teru, H.A.K.S. Tilakaratna, Haddo Panguve Inuri Timalsha, Tuduhenage Nisal Pradipta, Dulcinetma Udugampola, Vamaruddin Mohammad Usman, B.A.T.A. Vidanarachi, M.K. Oshanda Vihanga, Ramesh Kumar Jaishan, Vidanagamage Vasana Hashini Selvmini Vishmi, W.L. Janindu Pramod, Dinet Tarusha Valpola, Litmus Ravin Pereira, W. Janutimitara Vanaguru, Kenneth Yovenkure Vanigaratna, W.A. Nimashi Shemaya, Chamod Nipuna Bandara Vaninayaka, Kavindu Hasaranga, Angela Devini Virakodi. AWH Senori Dilunika Virakon. WA Imanti Anuttara. WA Avisha Delmina.
Anuttara Divyanjali Valikada. Tinashe Binara Valikannage. Janudi Kavisha Valavata. PKDNT Vikramasinghe. Januti Setumya Vikramatilaka. Vidanalage Vishmi Diresha Randini Demel. Tanisha Hiruni Vijayagunaratna. S.R. Tivrani Vijayagunawardhana. Jitmi Hasna Vijendra. A.V. Isuru Sankalpa Vijayaratna. P.W.M. Viduna Chamadit Vijayaratna. Vijay Singharachige Tirushi Parindya. Vijay Singha Disanayaka Hirushan Tharupati. Hirande Limansa Vijay Surya. Tarusha Mahi Chandapa Vijay Surya. Vaidasani Dinali Vimala Siri. W. Tisari Hirunika. F. Zainab Yushri. MKMG Chanel Zenobia. We now move on to Level 3 Diploma in Management. Also from the Nukegoda branch, DCS Disanayaka. Kuruppuarachilage Dinal Induvara. Tharushi Anjali Karnananda. K.R. Senuri Oshadini. Salina Pereira. Yasiru Hansaja Rodrigo. Ramakrishnan Roshan Shane Rohan. Tyagaraja Nathaniel Timothy. W.M. Kodesha Harshi Sandamali. W.N. Dilrukshi Vijayanaka. Thank you very much to our presentation party. Thank you. And we continue with Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology and L3 Diploma in Management. I would now like to invite Dr. Diploma Herat, Pro Vice Chancellor, ESU Colombo, to present the awards, accompanied by Ms. Nalini Basnagar, Center Manager, Lecturer IT, ESOFT Metro Campus Gampaha, and Mr. Tanuja Sundarwan, Head of Academics, Lecturer IT, Gampaha Branch. We begin with Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Distance Learning Branch. J. Jerem Akash. R.A. Manoshama Shaniabe Sekra. APD Latika Manohara. Chatuni Malsha Dias. D.M. Sulakshi Talukshika Disanayaka. Tarushi Tarani Disanayaka. D.L. Nadev Nimsit Dudam Goda. Maheshwaran Santosh Gajendran. Ravindu Anuhas Gunaratna. Hakim Hashina. I.A. Kaushalya Satyangani Umbulana. Kavisekara Malavira Rachige Vishri Rumesha. Devasundaram Krishali. Madhuran Sami Sudesh Kumar. K.H. Yohani Sairangi Bernadette. Mana Peramage Tiwanka Durangi Mana Perama.
Let's continue with the distance learning. Muhammad Ghazali Fatima Minna. Shimra Hazari. Fatima Sumaya Nizar. Adi Hettige Nadilka Dulhari Pereira. RMD Kavya Rajapaksa. R.A. Madhuka Sahan Ranasingha. N. Ruhul Haq. Fatima Zulaiha Saleh. Muhammad Safiq Fatima Sanas. Imasha Udani Veeravardhana. Matiksha Akalanka Vitarana. Now let's move on to Level 3 Diploma in Management, Distance Learning. Malik Ashid Ahmad. L.A.D. Dishan Enosh Abduhami. BM Kanishka Hanuka Halkevala. Sripadan Hariharan. Nilukalakmal Lokototti Ripitige. Paranidaran Pangajan. Selvam Sanjay. Muhammad Fazal Rahman Jeffrey. M.W. Oshan Nelaka. Thank you so much, dignitaries, for joining the presentation. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a few words from another distinguished dignitary who is the former CEO of the Edexcel Foundation and now it's Pearson Education, the UK's largest awarding body. He is chair of UK Awards, a UK awarding body which he founded. He specializes in providing educational consultancy across a wide range of higher education, technical training, and schools. He trained as a lawyer and he has held legal position with London Stock Exchange and the Financial Services Authority.
At the Financial Services Authority, he co-founded the City Disputes Panel, a body set up to assist in resolving financial services disputes. He was a director of the Edge Foundation and commissioned 3 city academies and the Edge Hotel School. He is currently a strategy consultant in education theory and practice for a number of government and private education bodies, both within the UK and internationally, and holds a number of directorships in private education companies specializing in utilizing technology in education. May I now invite Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed colleagues. It is an honor and a great pleasure for me to address this graduation ceremony today and share your day of success. As the other speakers have said, today really marks an important day in your lives and in the lives of your proud parents. But this is just the beginning of your journey. There is much to do. But however, to get to this point is an important achievement in itself, which we should certainly celebrate. And the personal competencies that got you here, your passion, your commitment to learning, your tenacity, open mind, all these will be very important as you progress through your careers and your lives. Please nurture these competencies. So I believe that qualifications offer opportunity, and internationally recognized qualifications offer a tremendous opportunity, both here and in Sri Lanka and internationally, whether you decide to pursue further education or you decide to pursue a career. You can have confidence that your UK award qualifications have been designed and tested with major global companies to ensure that these companies can have confidence in the quality of the recruits that have achieved this level of qualification. Now, these companies are looking for employees that have both the underpinning knowledge and the skills to apply that knowledge. Just having the book knowledge is, I'm afraid, no longer enough. The A-levels are a great qualification, and obviously we would commend you to continue study on that area. But it's very important to also have the skills to apply that knowledge. Industry can have confidence in the awards that you've achieved today. So through this year of school, you've made new friends, you've developed new skills, and discovered new things about yourself. I'm very proud and so should you be. But let's have a think about last year's studies and ask yourself a question. If I had 1 million rupees to invest in a student with a class, which one would I invest in? Which student would I want to invest my money to gain, say, 5% of their lifelong earnings? Because clearly there are many successful people here today who will go on to do great things and be very successful. If I or you make the right investment decision, it would make us very rich. So it's an interesting question. And if you give it some thought, I'm sure that there are 1 or 2 people who you're thinking of now who fit the bill. What kind of qualities do these people possess? So Warren Buffett, a rather dull but very rich American investor, invented this challenge. And he noted a few things to look out for. The first thing he would look for, unsurprisingly, is good communication skills. Ideas on their own will not create impact until they are communicated and communicated effectively. So which of your fellow students has this gift to clearly elucidate their ideas and vision? Second, he would look for a person with high integrity. How is that demonstrated? I think it's the student who's generous, honest, trustworthy, willing to do more than their share, not egotistical or selfish. He would argue, and I think I would agree with him, that the best investment isn't the person with the highest IQ or necessarily the person with the 3 A levels. It's rather the person with the best character. And thirdly, he would look for the person who he calls the best self-improver. A number of our speakers today have talked about this love of learning and this desire to improve yourself. Who is it among you that is constantly seeking new ways, new ideas, curious to find out about the world? So it's communication, integrity, and self-improvement. So are these the traits of the person or the persons you've chosen? I suspect so. Maybe you chose yourself. Is that you? Good communication, integrity, and a hunger for self-improvement? I think these winning traits can be cultivated by any student. We're not born with these traits. We learn them. And if you write the good qualities down and make them habitual, you will be the one that you want to invest in. You should be the person that you want to invest in. Please focus on developing the character traits that you admire in others. So very much you have graduated at a critical time, a very exciting time. The pace of change in the world, the pace of change in Sri Lanka is astonishing. And Sri Lanka itself, as you're well aware, has gone through many changes in the last few years. And I do believe you graduate at an opportune moment. We have moved away from the protective, employee-orientated society where you could think of a job for life, to one which is much more challenging and much more entrepreneurial. I don't mean by that everyone has to be an entrepreneur and set up their own company. But it does mean that whatever field you choose, whether in the public sector, whether in private sector, whether in academia, you're going to have to act in an entrepreneurial spirit. You're going to have to make choices. You're going to have to ask questions. You're going to have to take leadership responsibilities. So AI is promising to make many changes, some good, some bad, some very threatening. But AI is not going to take your job or anyone's job. However, someone who understands and is trained in AI is certainly going to take jobs. There's hardly a sector, a job, a skill that you can think of that AI can support and transform. But it's not going to do any jobs at present. So this is a big opportunity for you to learn these particular skills and demonstrate that you can apply them. So this is the start of your journey as a lifelong student. Please don't let it end here. I still try to learn new things every day. I'm lucky enough to visit colleges and universities all over the world, from China to Nepal, Middle East to Poland. And I'm constantly learning from young people what is new, and what is important. So education, I think, can be used not simply to gain a career or to gain a foothold in academia. I think it's a really powerful weapon which we can all use to change the world. You have now been equipped with this powerful weapon, and it's now up to you to wield it with some wisdom and compassion. Please use your knowledge to uplift others, to break down barriers, and to try to create a more just and equitable society. Let your achievements inspire others to dream big and to pursue their goals. The one odd thing about education and knowledge is that once you have it, it can never be taken away. I believe that our most important possession is our education. Nothing else really matters or lasts. You will find that you'll always lose things in your life. You lose friends, you might lose your health, you might lose all your wealth and your possessions. But you can never lose the knowledge that you've put in your minds. Knowledge is what you need to live without fear and in hope. So I do believe that there's no question that you have, as young people in Sri Lanka, a serious and fulfilling role to play. You stand to inherit a world that has already proven that astonishing progress is possible. That progress didn't happen by accident or fate. It was the result of people just like you who made a commitment to education and learning. That whatever else they did with their lives and careers, they would contribute to this shared mission of propelling us all forward. So I want to end by summarizing. I think it takes 4 things to be really successful. The first thing is talent, and you've all demonstrated that you have that talent today. Hard work. If you want to be really, really successful, you're going to have to work hard. It doesn't stop here. Thirdly is focus. Please find the thing that you're good at and zone in on that. And that is what I believe will create your success. And the final thing, number 4, unfortunately, is luck. You can do everything right. You can have your talent, your hard work, and your focus. And you can find that bad luck comes along. And you may find that you will experience failure. But failing itself does not make you a failure. Do not judge yourself. Please see failure as a way to learn and a way to improve. Brighter future is waiting for you to discover it. Please be brave, be bold, embrace it, conquer it. This is your moment to use your skills, your knowledge, and your passion to shape the new world. So I believe the world is yours now, and I can't wait to see what you make of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, for that inspiring address. And now it's time for us to confer special awards, top performer of the program, branch-wise for Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Level 3 Diploma in Management, and Diploma in English. To do the honors, I'd like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Niresh Eliathambe, investigative journalist, activist, author and researcher, human rights, inclusivity, law, governance, corporate communications. I'd also like to invite Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr, Chairman, UK Awards, Professor Viranja Karnaratne, Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, and Dr. Dilina Herath, Pro Vice Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, Colombo. We now move on to top performer of the program, branch-wise.
Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Kampaha branch. And the top performer is B.A. Venuja Randev Bandara. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Venuja.
Congratulations to you, Venuja, top performer of the program, branch-wise. Moving on to the Joyla branch, top performer of the program in Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology, Kodagoda Desirametula. Congratulations to you.
And we have one more top performer for Diploma in Information Technology from Gampaha branch, which is S.A. Hansa Sandayuru Sirivardhana, who is not attending today.
Moving on to the Nugegoda branch, the top performer of the program award goes to Chenumi Ritaya Demetapaksha. Congratulations to you, Chenumi.
Moving on to the distance learning, and the top performer is Ravindu Anuhas Gunaratna. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Ravindu.
Congratulations to you, Ravindu, top performer of the program, Level 3 Diploma in Information Technology and from Distance Learning. The top performer award also goes to R.A. Risinu Ditsira, who is not present today. Moving on to Level 3 Diploma in Management. Top performer of the program for the Gampaha branch goes to H.B. Nikita Yasasvi Somaratna.
Level 3 Diploma in Manager, and the top performer of Nugegoda branch goes to Ramakrishnan Roshan Shane Rohan. Congratulations, Ramakrishnan.
Congratulations to you, and can we keep the applause going for all these top performers? Moving on to the Distance Learning branch, Level 3 Diploma in Management. The top performer award goes to L.A.D. Dishan Inosh Apuhami. Moving on to Diploma in English. From the Gampaha branch. Yeah, you have to find out the top performer. The top performer of the program, branch-wise, goes to Hikadu Alienage Sudarya Vedumini.
And for Diploma in English, one more top performer from Gampaha branch is top performer from Gampaha branch will be N.A. Gayatma Minindu Netasingha, who is not present here today.
Thank you very much to our presenters for doing the honors. Thank you. With that, we would now like to invite H.B. Nikita Yasasvi Somaratna from the Gampaha branch to share a few words of gratitude.
Good evening, Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished guests, respected heads of corporate and academic governance, members of academic and corporate staff, beloved parents, and my fellow graduates. It is an honor to address you on this proud and memorable occasion, celebrating not only our achievements, but also that brought us here. My name is Nikita. After completing my A-level examinations at Gateway College, Negombo, I reached a turning point in life. During that time, my mother placed her trust in me and encouraged me to pursue a diploma at ESOFT. The single decision changed my life. ESOFT has offered more than just an education. It has provided a supportive and inspiring environment, nurturing confidence, clarity, and purpose. Our lecturers were not only educators, but also mentors who believed in us, guided us patiently to achieve our dreams. Life does not always follow a straight road. Sometimes the path we walk is different from what we first imagined, and that is perfectly okay. Every challenge we face, every change we accept, shapes us into strong individuals. Never underestimate your starting point, because with the right guidance, hard work, and belief in yourself, you can reach heights you never thought were possible. Finally, I express my deepest gratitude to my parents, lecturers, and everyone who supported us throughout this journey. This graduation is not just a certificate in our hands, it is a proof of belief, sacrifice, and support. Thank you for shaping us, guiding us, and standing beside us. Once again, I congratulate all the diplomates, and I sincerely thank ESOFT for its commitment to excellence, for empowering students like us, and creating opportunities that prepare us for the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nikita. And with that, we'd also like to present tokens of appreciation to our guests. I'd like to invite Professor Viranja Karunaratne, Vice-Chancellor, ESOFT Uni, and Dr. Delina Herath, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, ESOFT Uni Colombo, to do the honors. We would like to present a token of appreciation to our chief guest, Mr. Niresh Eliathambi. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion. We would also like to present a token of appreciation to a representative of UK Awards, Mr. John Andrew Sinclair Kerr. Thank you very much. We'd like to thank our presenters as well. Thank you so much. With that, I'd like to invite Ms. Nalini Basnagar, Centre Manager, Lecturer IT, ESOFT Metro Campus, Gampaha, to declare the award ceremony close.
I declare the award ceremony close.
Thank you very much. And may I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo.
Thank you very much, and we'd like to request everyone to please remain until the academic procession leaves the hall. Before you leave, we do have a few announcements to be made. If you're dreaming of studying overseas after your UK Level 3 diploma, if you plan to go immediately after the diploma or after completing your H&D for a top-up degree, ESOFT International is here to help you. Get a free guidance on university placements, on scholarships and visa consultations. Visit the ESOFT International stall in the foyer area and take your first step towards studying abroad. So when you leave, kindly use the exit doors. Please proceed to the balcony lounge green room side for your photograph.